Hey Joe. Joe? Joe, wake up! Come on, sleepy eyes, open those pupils up. Make sure I can see their scale. Come on, we gotta go, 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 go. You? What in blazes are you doing up so early in the morning? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. What's going on? What's got you so hyper? I just seen one of the newest episodes of Season 7 and I'm all excited after seeing it. We have to review it! Which one are you talking about? I know many people have been freaking out over A Perfect Pair. Want to review that one? Nah, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the majesty that is a royal problem. That's a big episode to handle. And I have to say it's pretty controversial thanks to the escapades that one pink pony gets into in this episode. The other pink pony. You sure you want to do that one? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? An apple a day keeps the bus driver away. And that was done for no particular reason. Hey there everyone, ShoJoe here and welcome back to the review show. In the spirits of keeping up with Season 7, today we're going to be tackling a royal problem. Let's dive right in. This episode. Wow. This was such an episode. A brownie's wet dream, if I may so call it. A Celestia and Luna-centric episode. Oh, how long people have been waiting for this. It's only taken, what, 7 seasons?
And there was much rejoicing.
What? I can't help it. He can be quite quotable at times. Our episode begins with an interesting surprise. The cutie map is back into relevance and is sending Starlight on a friendship mission, much to Twilight's very funny reaction. This does bring up some questions. Up until now, the map's only been calling the main 6 on these missions. Does the cutie map have Starlight on speed dial now because she's Twilight's student? Or because she helped fix it back and spice up your life? Or does the map already have the ability to call other non-prominent ponies that it deems fit for a mission? If the latter will be true, then please, oh please DHX, I'd love to see an episode where the CMC gets called and fixes something. Back to the episode, Starlight's being called by the map to Candlelight to fix a problem with the royal sisters. It appears that both are being unintentionally neglectful to the other sisters' doings, which is causing some tension to form between the two. This worries Twilight, who checks in on Starlight through use of a very funny spell. It reminds Starlight of what could happen again if the tension between two sisters isn't dealt with. Can I at least say something? Sure. I didn't think we'd be doing one of these as I didn't see it on the script here, but sure. What's on your mind? Why is Twilight there? Not that I'm against seeing Best Pony, but other than to pad out the scene and to drive up Starlight's anxieties and worries, why is she there? I feel we can take Twilight out and not lose anything at all, aside from the cute scene at the end of the episode. While you do bring up a point, I feel she's there as a juxtaposition to Starlight, to show how unbiased Starlight is in the situation compared to, say, Twilight and the rest of the main 6. Touché. So, Starlight, after having time with both princesses and gathering information from both perspectives, what do you got? What's the plan?
It's not like you can just confront them. Actually, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
Whoa, whoa there, Starlight. These are the royal sisters you're talking about? The Grand Poobahs? The regalest of ponies? I think you're more on Plan Z than Plan A here.
The princesses aren't the best at communicating with each other.
I thought it was that her pride got a little hurt. Because while she is the princess of friendship, so even though she's stuck smiling, waving, and unfolding tarps, she's in that classification now. So the next morning comes and Wow. I have to watch that scene again. That is both equal parts disgusting and downright hilarious. With shaky resolve in tow, Starlight goes by her gut and confronts the sisters head on, and what am I doing? Of course it goes about as well as you expected would.
Excuse me?
Beg your pardon?
Abort! Abort! Get the fuck out of there! You just messed up. You are gone. No more.
That's it. Game over. I know that look. She's doomed. Glim is now incarcerated. Thrown in the bunker. The Stony Lonesome. She's done. Oh, my. This sure is a plot twist.
That joke was bad and you should feel bad for saying it.
Well then, I can sure tell you we wouldn't have this if Twilight was here facing the issue. And while it may be argued that this is a notch in the Starlight's 2OP department, the previous argument between the two sisters at least displayed to me that while this may not be the smoothest of fixes, it at least stopped them bickering and moves things along in a manner. So, after moments of second-guessing and anxiety, the next day begins. Luna takes over Celestia's duties for the day, which involves a few public appearances and a few events. They seem easy at first, but one slip-up and Luna ends up costing a few fillies their field trip. Looks like Luna learned the hard way that Celestia's job isn't as easy as she thought it was. Also that she doesn't have all the time in the world to fix any mistakes she makes, and even if she did screw up, she has to put on a brave face and help others out. Yep, I also know this may be a small point, but I do love this one shot here where Luna's hair stops flowing, which makes me ponder if it's either controlled unconsciously or if the magic tied to her hair is connected to her emotions. So, after Luna and Starlight turn in for the night, it's Celestia's turn to take over her sister's duties. And thusly, we enter the dream realm. And we see that all is not right in Starlight's dream, as we can see through the nightmare sequences that she's not feeling too confident on the choice she made. While I'm not all that in with this, it does show that she's changed from the pony she once was, as it's evident that she's showing signs of regret, second-guessing, and guilt over her gut reaction. The nightmare itself gets even more chaotic when a fight breaks out between Dream Nightmare Moon and Celestia's canon evil side, Daybreaker. I mean, just look at her. The design of her armor, her flaming hair, and that piercing stare. She's just so awesome. So the fight is still going on and Celestia is trying her best to quell it, but to no avail, as she appears to not be adept in using Luna's magic well. She goes to find Luna, thinking that if they work together they can stop Dream Nightmare Moon and Daybreaker. And we cut to Luna having a very disturbing nightmare that involves chanting fillies and falling out teeth.
This moment brought to you by...
Luna is pulled away from that, they return to Starlight's dream, and they basically make up on the spot there. With that all in mind, Celestia is able to muster up the stuff and beats Dream Nightmare Moon and vanquishes Dream Daybreaker, and everything returns to as it was. The dream is done and we return to the waking world.
But it means a lot that you tried. I love you, sister.
I love you too.
Ship it like FedEx, just kiss already.
I already know! I mean, I don't know everything. I just got here to bring you your toothbrush. So this is just a friendly visit, not interfering because I was worried. I wasn't. I knew you could do it, and I'm so proud of you. Tell me everything. Start from after I hyperventilated and don't leave out any details.
Twilight, never change. And that was Royal Problem. This episode was awesome! What do you say? After so long, it's nice to see so much development from the two sisters and see them become more humanized from what they were. I like this new side and can't wait to see if we get more of this down the road. It was also great to see more Starlight, anxiety-stricken, and all the rest. Though I do have to agree with my counterpart here and say that what stole the show was definitely the Royal Sisters and all the development and characterization we got. Keep it up, DHX. I think most people will agree you knocked it out of the park with this one. Well, that was actually pretty fun doing a sort of collab there with both of us. Huh. Well, I'll let him sleep. We've been ShoJoe, and that's the end of today's show, everyone. If you like this, please leave a like down below and tell us what you saw the Aurora problem in the comment section below. We'll see you guys in the next one.